Warning. This Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine is not 100%. This Let's Play will only count the required shine sprites needed to complete the game. So if you are looking for 100%, you may as well not watch this LP, because it's not happening.
Hey, Sleeping Mustache, wake up, you got some cleaning to do. That's better. Yo, YouTubers, welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine! Woohoo! Last time we started Bianco Hills and got the introduction to Shadow Mario, who I think is probably one of the cooler anti-heroes in this game, or villains, or whatever you want to call them. So, without any further delay, let's mosey on back into Bianco Hills, starting with Mission 3. Bianco Hills, Episode 3, The Hillside Cave Secret. Okay, so this mission is going to introduce something that's pretty annoying about this game, I must admit. It's a fun game, but this aspect I'm not a big fan of. And I'm sure many of you guys aren't fans of it either, if you've played this game. Called the Secret Missions. You'll probably understand once we get there. And before we go further on, you'll probably notice that in this game, you actually see many other spots that are part of Isle Delfino. Like, get a load of down there. You see that spot down there? That's actually the second world, Rico Harbor. Nice view, I think. And over there, that's World 4, Peanut Park. And if we go back a ways, I think we can see Delfino Plaza from here. Or at least a part of it. Let me see. Yeah, we can see a part of it. I can see one of the bell towers. Looks kind of bright compared to how it was in the hub world, don't you think? Alright, enough of all that fooling around. Let's go on. Let's move on. Not much for me to talk about right now, but ow, invisible walls. Kind of the same with Operation Plumber. Yeah, the versus Let's Play that Perfect Phoenix and I are doing. Okay, so let me see. I think I may want to spin jump here. Now this is actually a little tricky. It may give you trouble, but I made it anyways. How do you like that? Now I know this is kind of annoying. Let me see. No, sidestep. Good. Go inside the cave. Hey! You stole my flood! And here we are. The first secret level of the game. Now these secret levels, they're a bit of a challenge, because A, when you first go in, well, for the first time that is, you don't have Flood with you. So you have to go on without him. So normally if you would use him for the hover nozzle, good luck. Of course, these secret levels, I think each one has at least 2 1-ups, so if you do mess up, you can pretty much just keep trying over and over, providing you have the patience to. Knowing me, I may lose my patience sooner or later. Whoop! Ha! Now this one is supposed to be the easiest, but honestly, it can be tricky if you don't know what you're doing. Specifically, that orange block over there. That's kind of tricky. I never know where each one's going. And these spinning stars here, they can be a nuisance too. Let's see if I can make it. Second 1-up, that makes 5 1-ups. And what do you know? First try! I guess I've been playing this game too much. And that's it with Mission 3. Shine! Bianco Hills, Episode 4. Red Coins of Windmill Village. If you didn't like the red coins in Super Mario 64, you are in for a nightmare, cause they're here too. There's plenty of them. Now I'm probably gonna get a lot of messages about this, but the thing about the secret levels I forgot to mention, you actually can go back in there again to get a secret shine. A shine sprite that is not required whatsoever. But since as the disclaimer says, this is not 100%, so I won't be doing them. Basically, you go back into the secret level, this time with blood, and there's a big red button you gotta do a ground pound on. By the way, these guys are annoying. These wind things. I don't know what they are, and I honestly don't care. I'm sure every gamer hates them. They're very annoying. Basically, with the second shines of the secret levels, you have a time limit to get all eight red coins within the left. Excuse me. Basically, to get all the 8 red coins within the secret level before time runs out. And well, they're pretty much all over the place, even in places you probably wouldn't expect. So they can be tricky. To be honest, I've never done the game 100% before, so chances are I'll never do it 100%. I think I actually tried the secret red coin mission there, but, well, all in all, I just didn't do so well. And through all that ranting and raving, I suddenly have all 8 red coins here. And I'll have to shine sprite. Now, what you probably saw earlier, down here, see if I can get a good view at it. There, that is a blue coin. Blue coins are kind of a collectible in this game. Later on, you'll be able to trade in blue coins for shine sprites. I think there are 30 blue coins in each world. I don't know how many there are in Delfino Plaza and the final level. Yeah, the final level has blue coins. I think there's a total of 240 blue coins to get. That's 24 shine sprites you can get. However, they're not required to beat the game, so if you're going for 100%, good luck finding those blue coins. If not, then don't bother collecting them. Since I'm not getting 100%, I'm not bothering. I will not bother to collect them. At least not intentionally. I may accidentally pick one up, but hey, that comes with a Let's Play sometimes. Unexpected surprises. So with that, we're already set with Mission 4, and shine! Bianco Hills, Episode 5, Petey Piranha Strikes Back. If you ask me, he's more like on strike. So, Petey Piranha Strikes Back. I have to admit, this is not really a fun level, mission. And I barely made that one. Basically because if you look around you, there's goop all over the place. And if you want my honest opinion, to make the upcoming boss fight a little easier, I recommend going around here and cleaning all of it up. But believe me, these guys will be a pain. Those little pipsqueaks. Here, buddy, let me clean you up. Now, it is very long and very tedious, so it will definitely take some time for everything to be cleaned up. But believe me, it'll make the boss fight a lot easier, I think. A lot easier. So, I'll see you guys when I'm all set with this. Oh, good golly, how I like the sight of clean. So, believe me, like I said, this will make the boss fight coming up a lot easier. By the way, these things, if you spray them with water, you can make them move, I think. How come this one's not moving? Oh, there we go. I was hitting it the wrong way, that's why. Now, of course, blood can't spray water forever, so nice close up with the blue coin. So sometimes you have to press R more than one time to get him to spray. Now the easiest way to get up to where Petey is, go up here and walk on this here tightrope. By the way, if you're having another useful tip of mine, if you're having trouble getting the camera to align yourself with Mario, then just press the L button and there he is. The camera's facing the same direction Mario is, perfectly straightly too. Perfectly straightly. What kind of English is that? There's a lot of goop around here. Let's see if I can take care of all that. Look at this mess. So filthy. Of course, the hover nozzle can clean too, but it's not quite as efficient. Now, I'm not exactly the type of person to hold the R button all the way down so Mario can aim like that. You know, like this. Mainly because I'm not quite that good at it. If I want to actually aim where I'm spraying, then I go into first-person view with the Y button. Ha! Leap of fail, that's what it was. Whoa, 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 whoa! No, you don't. We're not going... No! We are not going slip-sliding away. Let's get this gunk off. There. Now, another annoying aspect about this specific level is these little pig thingies. If you use the squirt nozzle, that's what Flood's default nozzle is, then they'll stick to you. But if you go to the hover nozzle, they will not want to stick to you. But that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I'm losing a lot of water here. Come on, little piggies. Now, right now, we actually need them to hook onto Flood. Aim carefully. Fire! What do you know? First try, and we got it. Piggies. You see, those guys are annoying. Alright, now the second fight with Petey Piranha. He is a lot tougher this time. Now he actually flies. So apparently those leaf things are not just for show. Apparently they're also his wings. Okay, now when he's holding still like that, that's your chance to squirt him with the water. Get him down to the ground. That's what you want to do. Another annoying thing about this battle is that you can do some kind of tornado throw thing. Best thing to do is get close to some architecture or something, like buildings or a fence. If the tornado hits a building or a fence, it will automatically disappear. That's a very useful tip. Of course, the battle is just like the first one. Just spray him with water when he opens up, and opens his mouth, then just ground pound the belly button. Of course, after each hit, he'll go back up in the air. So, for the time being, how did these spots keep back? Anyway, in the meantime, let's get this hover nozzle thing again. If you break open those boxes, it'll instantly refill your water, so you don't have to worry about running out of water that much. Whoa! He's spitting stuff at us. Now these M's here, as you can see, if you spray them until they're gone, they'll actually spawn blue coins. So, there, see, the tornado's gone. Now, a big annoying thing about this boss, that tornado, sometimes he'll do that tornado attack multiple times before he finally opens his mouth. So it gets pretty annoying and very repetitive. For the time being, what we gotta do is stay in hover mode to keep away from those pigs. Follow his shadow. Actually, let's get rid of this. I don't like this goop. Where do these spots come from? Okay, where's he going? Oh, there he is. Now, how does spraying him with water get him down to the ground? Or is it like getting his pants and then his pants get so heavy that they start to droop and drag him down? Or what? Wow, I actually got pretty lucky with this battle. He didn't do the tornado attack all that much, and those pigs didn't give me a lot of trouble. I guess maybe this is my lucky Let's Play, I guess. I don't know, and that is still creepy, that death animation. Speedrunning tactics! Every time I try that, I always miss the shine sprite. Even when I'm not recording. Every time I try that, I miss. I miss. Oh well. Let's get out of here. Shine! Bianco Hills, Episode 6. The Secret of the Dirty Lake. A little bit overdramatic, I think. Alright, so Mission 6, Secret of the Dirty Lake. If the title has secret in it, chances are, then it's a secret mission. Then it's going to be a secret mission. Now, honestly, I don't know if that's what they're really called, secret missions, or if they're just bloodless missions, or whatever. But they are kind of otherworldly, worldly, so I guess it would make sense. Alrighty then. So what we should do is go up to the windmill, but don't get all the way to the top. Alright, so far so good. Now I think this video is probably going to cover the rest of Bianco Hills, so I'm guessing at this rate this project is going to be a little bit shorter than I thought it would be. Okay, so I think the best thing I ought to do is... Okay, I was going to land there anyway. Now you actually do not want to land in the water. See how dirty it is? You land in there, you'll take damage. And I think this thing's gonna disappear. Oh yeah, it's getting dark. And wow, it glitched out there. Yep, there it goes. Alright, so what we need to do is get up onto these logs, a little balancing act, and in we go! Pressing the start button will allow you to skip that cutscene, but not for the first time. Okay, now this secret level. Oh, mama. Even I have troubles on this one. What do I mean, even I? I'm sure everyone has troubles with these secret levels. I know Josh Jepson did. Oh, brother. It's kind of funny, actually. Now, the gimmick of this spot, these rotating tiles. As you can see, they alternate. So after the red ones rotate, then the blue ones, and the red ones, then yeah, you get the idea. And you can also wall jump on this game. Now these blocks, oh brother. These can be a bit tricky to know which way they're going. By the way, if you're playing this game, I should point out, I really like the sound that Mario's shoes make when he's walking on those blocks. The rotating ones, anyway. It just sounds so realistic, and I actually like that. Whoa, this one's a little tricky. I will admit, I actually have died on this one, so I'm actually hoping that doesn't happen here. But then again, if it did, it's to be expected. It's a Let's Play. Everyone dies at least once in a Let's Play. Though I actually didn't in Pokemon Yellow, but... And I didn't really fail in Diddy Kong Racing, so... I guess for most Let's Plays you can expect to die or mess up somewhere. Now this section, oh boy, you're gonna be here a while. All this area really takes is timing and practice. Mostly timing and also patience. I just died. Well, there's our first death in the project, and that's a long way down. And here we are again, trying again. Of course, it's only the second attempt, so let's see how we go. Normally, if you die in a normal level, you'll be kicked out of the world and have to do it again, but luckily with these secret levels, you don't have to restart the whole thing. You can just start back at the beginning of the secret level. It's kind of good, and at the same time, kinda not. And I died again. Wow, the way he's falling, it's like he just landed on an invisible block and it's falling along with him. That's kind of wacky, don't you think? Alright, take 3. Third time's the charm, right? 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 Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're not gonna fail that badly here. I was actually hoping that we can finish Bianco Hills here, but considering the time and all, that probably may not happen. Then again, knowing me, you never can tell. Okay, this time we play it safe. As safe as we can get, that is. This is gonna take a while. That much I know. Can we make it? Yes, we can. Can we build it? Yes, we can. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. Yeah, I'm not gonna make that. I can make it now. Yep, it's true what they say. Third time is the charm. Unfortunately, the next mission is very short, so looks like we will finish Bianco Hills in this episode. And with that, we're done with this secret level. Shine! Bianco Hills, Episode 7. Shadow Mario, on the loose. It's kind of standing still, though, I think. Okay, so, believe it or not, every 7th mission in this game, in each world, you have to chase down Shadow Mario. Of course, as usual, just like before, you just have to spray him and he's down. Wow, he's not down yet. I used to get him so quickly before. Now, an annoying thing about Shadow Mario, if you run into him like, ow, like that, Mario actually stays down for a bit. So it actually takes time for him to get back up and get back in the chase. Every time I play this game, the time when Shadow Mario gives me trouble, he only has 1 hit left. That's the story of my life, I guess. I don't remember this! And that's it, Shadow Mario is down. We're all set with Bianco Hills. So, click the Shine sprite, and be strong and you can shine, shine and shine. Alright, we are all set with Bianco Hills. Really, to get to the final level of the game, you have to beat each 7th mission in each world. So that's really all you need to know to get to the final level, really. So every 7th mission we do in each world is going to be the last one. Well, for that specific world, anyway. So that's really all you need to know, I suppose. And with that, we're all set for this episode. So next time on Super Mario Sunshine, we'll be clearing up this goop and hopefully entering the second world, Rico Harbor. So, excuse me, Pianta. So, until next time, YouTubers, on that note, I take my leave. You miss, and... wow, that... sorta missed. So we got a little head start there. Probably won't be that way at the start of the next episode. So, for real, on that note, I take my leave. Thanks for watching, and good night.